Hey guys, welcome back to Flawless Crested Geckos. Will, Audra,
Hi.
coming to you guys with another video. I say that all the time.
Yeah.
All the time. So,
You're kind of like a broken record.
kind of like you, all the time.
Really? Really? It's definitely... No! You're definitely the nag in the relationship, sir.
So, this is going to be a really, really fun video. You guys are going to want to stay tuned, stay locked in. If you've been following us for a while, you guys know that we're really, really supportive of the entire Crested Gecko community. And this is actually going to shed some light on that as well. So, what are we going to be talking about today?
Well, today we're doing something a little different than we normally do. We're going to discuss how to create, or, yeah, I guess how to create fun, engaging reels and shorts.
Yes.
That actually connect with your audience.
Right. And there's a lot of people that do it at different levels. And when we start talking about content creation and doing it at different levels, we never put ourselves out there as being, you know, the top, people that do it.
That's why you saw me hesitate.
And we always are referencing other people in the community that are doing it. So today you're going to also get to see us spotlight 3 other breeders that we have no ties to whatsoever. And I don't know, as we scroll through, this is what typically jumps out to us as a content consumer, I would say.
Yeah, and this is just like across the board, things that are relatable to all of us.
Right.
You know, if you're in the industry with reptiles, if you have reptiles in your home, but maybe your significant other doesn't do them as much.
Right.
Or, just all kinds of different things. Like you both love reptiles, but maybe you love different species. Just different things that, reptile keepers, breeders, hobbyists, what have you, kind of go through.
And one of the main things that we all go through when it comes to content is going to be the struggle of creating content.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
So we're going to jump into that right now, and we're going to start talking about the ups and downs when it comes to creating Crested Gecko content.
So let's talk about those challenges. First and foremost, it's keeping your gecko still. Yeah. I had this one time where I had filmed Pandora, one of our girls, and a lot of times our floor in our facility tends to give off the best light to show their best quality, right, for candids. Will does a lot of our actual professional photo photography, and you'll see me do a lot of the candid stuff that you see in reels and things. And so I learned that gives off the best light for the quality of the gecko, the color, and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, I'd sat her down to film her, and it's like she took off like vroom vroom, bye-bye. It's like, see you later. and so I happened to be able to get some of her little waggle as she went by, and it was the cutest, craziest thing.
And it ended up being a great reel.
It did. It was a really great reel.
So some of those struggles that you run into can turn into great content, and some of them may be those once in a lifetime moments of missed opportunity.
Yes.
You can run into lighting issues, camera or phone issues or settings. There's just so many different things. And then once you got everything all figured out, you also run into that wild thing called
the pesky thing, the most annoying thing. Algorithm. Right? Have y'all ever felt that you were shadow banned?
Yeah,
or
that's a thing.
Yeah, it's definitely a thing. Or maybe you put your heart and soul into this reel and it got 3 likes. It's like, what the heck? What am I doing wrong? It's not you, it's the algorithm. You're putting out great content.
And then you run into creator's block.
Yes.
Creator's block. Oh man, we run into it ourselves. Sometimes we'll sit down and start working on content, and you get into that scroll and you watching and you're laughing and you're finding all this stuff hilarious and so off the beaten path of where you're supposed to be.
Yeah, absolutely. We call that the doom scroll.
Yes. When you run into those things, the biggest thing that we can suggest for you that's helped us is be consistent, right? You want to consistently apply yourself to what you're trying to achieve. I promise you that if you keep trying and keep at it, you'll achieve the goal of creating said content.
Oh, absolutely. Because if you remain consistent, then you'll start to see all those upsides balance out all the negatives. You're going to showcase your favorite morphs. You know, we all have our favorite morphs. Some of us have more than one favorite morphs. But, you know, you're going to be able to tell your gecko stories. You're going to be able to relate with reptile lovers, not just in your local community, not just at your local shows, but worldwide. And also, in addition to that, you start to build trust and community within the reptile world.
Absolutely.
So that will absolutely help you as you push your brand forward.
Nice. So let's jump into spotlighting a few people that aren't necessarily tied into the Flawless Network, but we've met these people.
We've had conversations. Yes.
They are awesome.
They're great people.
Oh, man. Love what they're doing in the community.
Yes.
Love what the geckos that they're working with. And their personality has it's enlightened us.
It's fun. And, you know, these are three creators that just off the top of our heads, we said, who does great content? Who does great gecko content? And immediately these three popped up. Are you ready to take your love for crested geckos to the next level? Welcome to the Flawless Crested Geckos Patreon, where passion meets opportunity. With 2 tiers, $50 and $100 a month, your membership is not just support, it's an investment. Every dollar goes straight into your very own Flawless Savings account, ready to be used toward purchasing that gecko you've always wanted. As a Patreon member, you'll unlock exclusive early access to every single website update we have. That's 48 hours to view and purchase geckos before the public ever sees them. Plus, enjoy 5% off and free shipping all year long. Looking for even more? That $100 tier gives you rollover funds so you can stack your savings for those big dream gecko purchases. But that's not all. Membership also means monthly gecko giveaways, free merchandise, and access to exclusive content designed for both seasoned breeders and brand new keepers. At Flawless Crested Geckos, we're more than just a Patreon. We're a family, a flawless family, and we'd love for you to be a part of it. So don't wait, join today and start enjoying all of those benefits. Your perfect gecko could be waiting for you exclusively here at Flawless Crested Geckos Patreon. Out of nowhere, really. Out of what we like to see.
Now, that doesn't mean that there aren't a ton of other people out there. We literally try our hardest to watch everyone. We try to share everything. We try to stay engaged.
We try. It's hard.
But these three really, really jump out. So, first up.
All right. So first on our list of creators that we think are pretty awesome is Goldenrod Gex. John from Nebraska. He and his lovely fiance, I believe it's his fiance, they do some really fun reels. They're always doing
hilarious
the most funny things. It's awesome. They really have a great mind to come up with all these different content, reels and stuff for gecko content.
Definitely give them a follow.
They are so much fun. I think they specialize in tricolors and reds, so check them out.
Definitely. Next up would be
Number two.
I
am going to go with Georgia Cresties.
Hello, this is Georgia Cresties, where we strive to produce healthy, beautiful crested geckos with great structure. Over the next couple weeks, we're going to be creating a few videos on how health, structure, and beauty plays a big part on how you should breed and keep your crested geckos. Follow along to see how we do it.
Cresties. GA Cresties. That's where they are on Instagram. He is hilarious.
I always laugh because, to me, he's so authentic in his approach. And you can see he's very, involved with the Crested Geckos and he's enjoying his character that he puts on. And he always has his perfect hair. I don't know. It's the weirdest thing. He always has his perfect hair. So it's really cool.
Super nice.
He's very, very humble. I feel like his actual production quality of what he puts out there content-wise is even further ahead of his Gecko collection, you know, and his Gecko collection is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I just really feel like he's owned in on himself and what he's trying to push his brand at.
Yeah.
And I think he's going to be great.
And it's well received.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. He's a super nice guy. He's actually talked with him longer than I got to at the last, I believe, Southeast Reptile in Atlanta. He was there and visited with us for a while, and I noticed they really had some conversations. So he's really good. Go give him a follow if you haven't already. If you don't already follow him, you'll really enjoy his Gecko content.
And last up is the homie.
Third, Wayne's Geckos. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God, my Shayla, my Shayla. Oh my God. Oh my God, my Shayla.
Oh my goodness, this content is hilarious. So if you want to laugh, then definitely check out Wayne.
Yes.
His just even before we met, we were seeing some reels
stuff
coming through, and I'm like, who is this guy? And then we just kind of got hooked on watching
another
his stuff.
very, very genuine guy who you can see is putting forth 1,000% effort in what he's trying to do when it comes to breeding. You can tell he's enjoying his craft as well. Definitely jump over there, follow them, drop them a subscribe if they're on YouTube as well. And you're going to want to watch all three of them develop over the years to come, because I feel like all three of them will be doing this for years to come.
Yes, absolutely. So check them out. Those are our three kind of spotlights on, kind of just some lighthearted material that's fun, engaging, and relates to us all, because we all love these reptiles. And one thing that we want to point out is you may not be funny. I mean, honestly, you may not be funny. He thinks he's funny, but
are just hilarious.
I'm not that funny.
Every time I look at you, I laugh, baby.
I know you didn't just say that. Oh my God. No, your privilege is denied. God, he's so annoying. Dog. Anyway, you may not be funny, hence this clown over here. Lord have mercy. Anyway, you may be one that wants to put positivity into the atmosphere instead of being negative.
My love is positive.
Whatever. He's so stupid. So before I was so rudely interrupted by the backhanded compliment he gave me, you may not be funny. Sometimes people just aren't funny. Maybe that's not their shtick, and it's okay to not be funny. I'll be honest, we don't have what those three profiles have. We are more along the lines of hoping that we can add a little positivity to everyone's life in every way we could possibly do.
I don't think just giving us the credit, though, that we do banter pretty well on camera.
Oh my God.
We do go back and forth, really.
That's real life. That's just real. That's our reality show. Good Lord, if you guys were in our household daily. I don't think you could, y'all couldn't make it. Y'all can't be soft and live in our household. Man.
She be trying to rough me up, wrestling, everything.
Yeah.
Bend my fingers back.
Yeah. You have to get him where you can. Yes. You got to figure out some way to...
All the kids trying to talk about they're going to jump on me in my sleep, wait until I'm old.
Oh, they've already said it. They're going to wait till he's old. And I keep telling them when he's picking at them, making fun of them and joking with them and whatnot, I was like, just tell him. Just tell him, babies. Just look at him and say when he's getting on your nerves, nursing home. Nursing home. That's all you got to say. Nursing
Or as Abel says, I'm going to fart in your CPAP.
He did say that, didn't he? It was hilarious. Look, Abel, Abel is so mouthy. He is mouth. He is so, oh, it's hilarious. They were rolling around on the floor the other night, you guys, like wrestling with each other. And he got him, right? Because you can't give them, when you're raising boys to be young men, like you got to be on them, right? And he was mad as fire, but he just would not. He would not. Absolutely not stop talking. Like it was like
roughing him up. And I said, look, I'll let you up. Just call for your mama.
He would not call for his mama. He would not call. He would not give. It's like crying uncle. He would not.
Say mama.
He would say, bruh, you're doing too much. You're doing too much. You're doing too much.
Oh, God.
But he does.
Then he does the patented, all right, I give mama.
He didn't say mama. He didn't say mama.
Oh, he said mama.
Did he say mama?
He said mama. That's why he got so mad. And then he got up. And as soon as I let him up, he gets up. And he starts punching on me.
Sneak attack.
Yeah.
Yep.
But basically what we want to give you guys is tips that can help you guys.
See, you got me off track.
Right.
This is what he does. What I was trying to say was trying to give them valuable tips.
Yes.
That if you're not funny and if you don't, have the creative gene in you, a lot of people fall into this place where they're like, I don't have anything to give. Yes, you do. If you've been through rough times, if you've been through hard times, if you've been through all the tragedies of life and you've made it through, you've actually made it through 100% of your days. So you have something that you could motivate other people. And that's where we came up with our VVS series. If you guys follow us over on the other platforms, you will see that we have our VVS series. And it's just an empowering minute of the day that we hope gives you guys a little bit of motivation, a little bit of positivity for your everyday life.
We actually have kind of extended long form version of that here. We actually have the video dropping this week that Audra's dropping where we talk about flawless dropping gems, and a lot of that is the extended version of the VVS series. We'll take some of those topics that we'll engage back and forth on Instagram about, and we'll extend it and see how it applies and fits to multiple people who want more than just the 60 seconds. Some people, you need a pat on the back. Sometimes you need to be consoled. And sometimes you need a kick in the rear end to say, hey, get moving, get back on track on achieving success.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. So a few more tips for creating engaging gecko content is number 1, use trending sounds, but stay on brand. Don't use one that doesn't make sense for what your profile has to offer.
Right. If you're not sure what your brand is, some people don't know exactly what their brand or their area they're trying to go for. You just know you're needing to make your content. That's fine as well. But if you go down that rabbit hole of our Patreon, we go in deep as far as brand recognition and brand identity, which is a whole nother story. But you're also going to want to basically elaborate on any type of engagement that you're receiving on your content. Maybe you show off 20 geckos and someone comments and says, man, that gecko number 3 is the most beautiful gecko I've ever seen. Maybe you need to take that gecko back out. Maybe you need to record that gecko. Maybe you need to do an individual video or reel on that gecko and do follow-ups, so it shows that not only are you just creating content, but you're so engaging that you went back and forth with one of your viewers, and since they commented on a gecko, you double back and show that specific gecko off to everyone, which makes them feel proud to be a follower and proud to be recognized by you.
Yes, absolutely. It's important for you to not just sit and talk to a camera and act like you're basically talking to yourself. You want to engage with your follower. You want them to feel like they're a part of your world, because this is such a big part of our world, and we want our followers to actually understand how important they are to us.
Definitely. So hopefully you gained something from this video. That is definitely the motivation behind it, as well as us spotlighting those 3 breeders. We really love what they got going on. By the way, please subscribe. You know, hang around for a while. Hit that notification bell so you'll be notified anytime flawless content is dropped.
Which brings us to the very last tip that we can give.
Which is?
And that's always include a call to action in your reel.
Yes, definitely. Which is what we just did. Also, this is a preemptive moment of everybody get prepared. If you're still hanging around with us right now, another call to action is down below. Hashtag comment gang. We really appreciate your comments and your engagements in our videos. It helps us grow along the way. Along with that, keep your eyes on the lookout for us because we are contestants on 15 Minutes of Lane.
Ooh.
And that is coming up. And we're going to hit the ground running hard. So
we
expect
are
some funny stuff, some fun stuff.
Aren't we? Aren't we like the second? I think last year of 15 Minutes Flame, it was Crystal Crabtree from Gecko Diva. So she does Coffee and Cresties,
right?
The podcast. So I don't
We're
think
the second, and we can give another shout out. Gecko Cove is involved this year as well.
Bobby Kovac.
Yes, and he's a good buddy of ours as well. So he's in the competition as well. So come over, be a strong portion of the Crested Gecko community. Support both of us in this reptile hobby, reptile community.
Yes.
We are very, very small in the overall reptile community. So let's hit it with a bang. So we're going to take off running. But that's Flawless Crested Geckos. Will, Audra, we appreciate you guys.
Yes, we do.
And we are out.
Bye.